I've told Robin this story, but I have not told Nick or Rhiannon this story.
Ooh.
So I went to go get pictures taken for the wedding, for wedding-like things, and it was, kind of scandalous pictures for Nick.
Ooh.
And after we had finished, which was a whole 45 minutes of pure awkwardness coming from me, she was like, did you just want to get, the book, or did you want to get something for your wall? And I was like, why would I put this on my wall? Like, Jen, do people do that? She's like, some people do. I don't know. Some of the more casual ones. And I'm like, I don't know, man. That makes me uncomfy.
I think my response to that was, I'm pretty sure that's what, trophy wives do.
Yeah.
That's, something you see in, a movie or something. Like, yes, and I know I married 90-year-old Reginald, and I swear I'm not after his money. By the way, here's our bedroom. Here's 5 naked paintings of me.
I will say one thing that I found that is cool is on TikTok they did this. They covered themselves in paint and then had, sexual intercourse on a board, and then they put it on their wall.
I've seen that, yeah. I've seen where they do it on tapestry. Fucking weird.
See, I feel like that's one of those ones where it's like, no one would know what it is.
Exactly.
But as soon as they ask, you gotta be like, yeah, that's our fuck pattern.
Yeah. Also, what a waste of paint.
You can see the stroke game here.
Some fine ones right there.
I've also seen some girls, drawing themselves naked and painting. And, giving nudes like that. I'm like, that's kind of cool, I guess. I don't know. Fucking artsy bitches.
Man, I'd take anything at this point. You had one where you just leaned in real close to the mic and it's up. Just went, sorry.
Yeah.
God damn it.
It's
not in there.
I love our new setup, but I hate that we don't know how to properly use it yet.
Yeah. I'm really hoping that this is the correct one for me. I'm even thinking more about how I'm talking, so I'm not doing that. Because I do that.
I'm sure trying not to.
I had to scrap an episode. It was you, me, Nick, and Zach. I think was the 4th. And Zach laughs like every Indian shitpost that I've seen. That shit. That's not how he laughs in real life, but the way it comes across is awful over audio.
Yeah, it really.
And me, I was way too close to the mic, so you could hear me breathing the whole time. And it sounded like I weighed 500 pounds, and I was getting I was having to catch my breath from just sitting up. You could hear a lot of. You could hear every time my mouth opened. It was rough. Really rough. I was definitely the worst offender. I'm normally okay with how I sound and stuff like that, and it took me 3 weeks of trying to go back and be like, no, I think I can get further into it. No. I got a total of 20 minutes into the podcast of an hour and 20 minute long recording. I was like, I can't. I just fucking can't. I came out to Susan and I was like, I'm really sorry. It's entirely my fault.
It's okay. I've scrapped plenty of them. It's true. At the beginning of quarantine, I was like, I can't use half of these.
But it was just knowing that it was entirely me. That's what really hurt. I was like, man. I know I was going to have to scrap one at some point, but damn.
Especially ones where it's Jason and I got into an argument and then it just killed the whole podcast.
Yeah.
Just derailed the whole thing.
So I'm hoping this setup works better. We got a good crew here today. We got myself, Susan, Nick, and Rhiannon. We got Maya, half asleep, looking like a dumbass. R.I.P. John Tavares.
Creamy's here too. He's just in the corner.
Yeah, he's sleeping on the cat castle. He's in his spot. That's a good goddamn cat.
Speaking of cats, my mom got one. My mom got a kitten. Named her Lily. I'll put all kinds of pictures here.
Oh man, Lily.
Yeah. I know, unfortunate, right? That's what Xander wanted to name her.
man. I mean, he is retarded.
Yeah. But she seems to be a good cat. She's finally gotten used to Max, and they're playing around more. I had Maya over the other day, and she was very confused. She was like, "What? Who are you?"
Max is Maya's biological brother, right?
Mm-mm.
No, they just happen to be adopted at the same time.
Yes.
Because he's like a lot bigger than she is. Like, not a ton.
He's
He's noticeably larger.
He's a poodle Bichon. She is a Shih Tzu Bichon.
Oh, okay. Which is why he looks slightly different as well.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Dude, she's fucking out right now. She sees me, though. What? Fuck you up? I don't give a goddamn.
She's such a little character.
I mean, anything is if you put googly eyes on it. Dude, we just did cider tasting. We went to some big liquor store, basically. It's Friar Tuck's, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. We go in. It's the size of a goddamn grocery store.
What the fuck?
And, yeah, it's huge, bro. I think you two would... Well, sounds like you've been already. You enjoy it. Susan, I think you'd really enjoy it because it's got everything. I mean, the aisles are labeled, and they're like, these are French wines. And as you go down the aisle, in the same way that in, like, the freezer section would have, like, the little label thing at the top,
Mm-hmm.
it has the location in France that all of these wines in this section are from.
What the fuck?
It's
Like a map?
like a map.
Oh.
Yeah, it's super cool. But we went and I got one of each of the ciders they had as an option, or one of the 6-packs as a cider that they had. I think they had like individual ones in the make your own 6-pack section, which also super cool.
Oh, yeah, I've heard of this place.
I'd be way more into that kind of stuff if I liked IPAs.
Yeah.
That's all there is in there. It's just fucking IPAs.
There were ciders.
There were a couple. But anyways, we got 3 of them. I got the Angry Orchard, which not sponsored.
The place.
We're all 21 here. But yeah, the classic, the crisp apple, which is from upstate New York, actually.
We were supposed to be 21.
Is there something you're not
You're
telling
the
us?
oldest of all of us.
You're the oldest.
He's looking around trying to do the calculations of like, wait, shit, am I?
You are.
Let's see, Rhiannon, you and me are both 21, right?
Correct.
Susan's 22. Nick, you're 23.
Yeah.
Ancient.
Ancient.
Old
Decrepit
man.
even.
But
Sometimes he falls asleep on the floor.
it's true.
I tried to fall asleep on the floor yesterday during my nap, but then I moved to the couch.
Dude, he fell asleep on the floor the other day, perfectly face down, symmetrical, with his fucking feet making the diamond shape.
Snoring
pointed
up a
inwards.
fucking storm.
Straight face down on the carpet. But, getting back to the cider. So,
It's comfy, bro.
shit, yeah, I guess. But, so we got the Angry Orchard. We got, Sweet Boys? What was the name of it?
Oh, that was completely off from what I was going to call it.
Shoot.
Sweet baby
Cider
Ray.
Boys.
Cider
Boys.
Boys. Yeah, purple label. And we got, the other option that they had was one that I recognized from back home. It's a Vermont one. It's from Middlebury. It's Woodchuck. It looks like on the label they're celebrating 30 years of being a brewery. Brewery? Right. It's still a brewery
Yeah.
if it's...
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, we had a little taste testing. We got all of our cups, and I take one bottle and split it evenly between the 4 of us.
Spoiler alert, that one was the worst.
Yeah, Woodchuck wasn't very flavorful, and it was really carbonated. Like, that's kind of all you could taste, at least with me.
I'd give it a 25 out of 100.
A 2.5 or a 1.25 on the ordinary sausage scale. Actually, yeah, what? Okay, Angry Orchard, I mean, it's the classic, it's the cider.
Out of 5?
Out of 5 on
Out of
an
5.
ordinary sausage scale here. I give it a 4.5. I really enjoy cider. It's damn good. I'm sure there's a cider out there that is better. There's bound to be.
I'll
But
probably
this
give it a
is
4.
this is a 4.
I'd have to say a 4 too, because there's some times where you drink it and it's a little skunky,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
so that's what throws me off. Is you don't necessarily get what you want every single time.
It's not as consistent. Yeah. Okay. Nick?
I'd give it a 4.
A 4? Okay.
Bop, 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 bop.
So, yeah, average of just over 4 for the Angry Orchard. Cider Boys.
Was it the second one?
I dropped that down just a little bit. Just a bit. Yeah, that was the second one.
Yeah.
So I would go from my 4.5 for Angry Orchard to a 4 for Cider Boys.
Probably say 3.
3?
I'm gonna say 4.5. I thoroughly enjoyed
You really
Cider
like that
Boys.
one.
Oh yeah.
Alright.
I would probably go 4.5 to almost 5.
To almost 5. You really like the Cider Boys.
It's okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
And then as far as Woodchuck, I mean, I give it 2.5. It wasn't bad. It just it
I'm
was
still
kind of
drinking it. It's just
it was the LaCroix of ciders.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
And it's like it.
You see,
Man.
a company from Vermont, I would expect more, so therefore they must be punished.
Yeah, or even if it was
One.
gonna be something strange from Vermont, I would assume that it would be like more bitter, or like it would be stronger, have more punch. All of these are 5%. I'm pretty sure. I know the other two were. I'm looking at the Angry Orchard I'm sipping on right now. It is. Also 5. Yeah, they're all the same alcohol percentage.
I tried to help.
Yeah, I would say I'd give it a 1.
You give it 1.
Stupid bitch.
So I say 2. You say 1. Susan,
like 2.5.
pick her up. She's struggling so much moving a 2-pound dog.
12 pounds?
Well, oh my
How
goodness.
She's exactly 12 pounds.
She was being a bitch, bro. Rihanna was like, excuse me, like very politely asking her to move over. She's like, no. And I took her and
doesn't know what
slammed
she
her
said.
to the other side. And that's when I went, oh.
And I
So, from the sounds of it, none of us are huge woodchuck people. Me and Susan are more staying with the Angry Orchard. And you two actually like the
Cider Boys.
Cider Boys.
Big daddies.
Yeah. Dude, I love cider. It's good shit. It's adult apple juice. Like,
Adult apple juice.
I've never had apple cider though. Not like by itself. I've had it with Captain Morgan's and with Fireball.
You're making him really sad right now.
You just had apple cider, though.
Yeah, no, but it's not. It has alcohol.
She needs a virgin apple cider, please.
I never thought I'd see the day that someone had to specify that. They needed an apple cider.
Yeah, I've never had
Virgin.
apples.
Dude, apple cider is great. It's not anything close to this. It's something completely different from like apple juice and hard cider.
I remember the first time I went to Vermont and you showed me the apple cider place. I was like, oh my god, it tastes like an apple. And you went, uh-huh. What is it supposed what would it taste like? And I was like, I don't know, like apple juice is kind of just watered down
Just sugar
shit.
juice. Yeah.
You
Yeah,
got
but
sad.
what was that? Cold Hollow? I think I
Mhm.
brought you in Stowe. Or is that in Waterbury? It's like right on the border. But yeah, I brought you there. I brought you to Cabot.
Mhm.
We did some cheese tasting. It's super cool. It's a little store. It's like the size of a Quick Trip. And they've got the little entranceway with the register and like coolers for like Vermont made sodas and blocks of cheese if you want to buy them. And you go into this other room and it's this one big room. And there's like 3 tables and each one is just covered in little toothpick cubes of cheese. And you can try as many as you want. And I love it there.
And
I was so pissed when they closed that down for COVID.
Yeah.
I mean, I get why.
yeah.
But, I love that place. I brought you to Ben & Jerry's. Did the tour. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think we did it again when Nick came with you, too.
We tried. We didn't do
There was
the
no tour.
we didn't do the
COVID.
full tour. We
Oh,
did
that's
the
right.
we went to go to the graveyard.
Yeah.
We went there.
Where your phone was convinced that it didn't have a SIM card. I think that was the first time you had that happen while I was around.
It was a constant issue.
Yeah. But, yeah, there was all that, and then What else did I do with you? I brought you to church. I remember that,
Yeah, you brought me to church.
which is not something Susan's super well acquainted with. No
No.
offense.
I'm not. My parents are religious, but didn't enforce their religion beliefs onto us.
Your parents are some form of Protestant as well, right?
I believe so.
Methodist or something?
I think they're. Yeah, that sounds right.
Methodist, yeah.
I don't know.
And I come from a huge Roman Catholic family. And,
Churches are really pretty.
oh yeah, classic French age, like everything's gilded,
Speaking
super
of churches,
arches.
why do they like decide to go and vandalize other businesses with their pamphlets of like inviting people to their church?
Hey man, that ain't Catholicism. I'm telling you what, that's some Protestant bullshit
Let's
right there.
vandalize this gas station with our pamphlets in the name of the Lord.
Us Catholics have it going on. We got who we got. People come in because they come in, not because of no goddamn pamphlets. We ain't no congregational.
Bro, it's like they go to every single one of the stores that I travel to. It's ridiculous. They're everywhere.
I go up to people's doors a lot, and they have like flyers from other people that are doing that, like stuck in their doorknob, and it's disgusting. I went up to one. It was my regular at Bleep This Out. The guy that Kate blocked like 6 months ago, even though he's one of my best tippers.
Yeah.
She's like, he kept calling back and complaining. I was like, Kate, he was giving me like $15 a night.
Yeah.
Because he'd call up, he'd order his pizza, I'd bring it to him, there'd be some issue with it. It was very obvious that he was gaming the system.
Oh.
But he'd tip me like $7 when I get there, and he'd call back, he'd complain, we'd give him a wow, a free order to replace his one that he's already ordered.
Mhm.
And I'd go there again to deliver it, and he'd tip me a second time. I think he felt bad for what he was doing, but all the money was going to me, and Kate was getting all the bullshit.
Yeah.
Hey, my man was hungry.
But he ordered again, and as I walked up, there was one for like a local pizza place in there, and I was like, man, that's crazy. He's not doing that. And I put down the Domino's pizza. I was like, I think we got ourselves a good customer here. I don't think your flyer's going to do jack shit, bud.
Did you take it?
No, I leave the flyers. I mean, you never know if it's going to be something important. Like when I was in like,
Pizza?
I don't fucking know.
That's competition, bro. You take that shit and throw it in the trash.
You know, if they want
Gator
more
don't
people,
play no shit.
take them from us. I don't give a shit. But dude, like I used to have to hand out flyers across neighborhoods when I was in like Cub Scouts. We'd do bottle drives. So like a week before, we'd go to all the houses that we were going to hit up, and we'd give them a flyer and be like, hey, reminder, there's going to be a bunch of Cub Scouts that are coming around. They want your bottles. So like, save up your bottles
Yeah,
for the week. Haha.
We did the same thing for like April showers for Girl Scouts.
Yeah.
We'd collect like canned goods and stuff.
We did that for rugby as well, but we didn't do the like preemptive like, hey, we're going to be hitting you all up. So the girls' rugby would go the like day before we did, and they'd take all the bottles, and then we'd have none. They're like, yeah, fucking girls' rugby team just came through yesterday. And like, man, fucking, you good, bro? Dude, we were out smoking the other night, and there was a cat. There was a stray cat. And he was just walking along. We saw him go from all the way across the parking lot, all the way towards our
We
car.
see him every night.
And I rolled my window down. He didn't even notice me when I rolled the window down. I just went loudly, hey, you good, bud? And he just fucking jumped. And he turned around, fucking freaked out, bolted.
Bolted away.
Hey, you good, bud?
We see him like every night. Like, we're like, look, it's the cat.
What the dog doing?
She's sitting. What's the cat doing?
Wow. Rhiannon,
Yes.
what is your favorite Jackbox game that we've played together?
I always love the murder trivia.
The trivia game. That's,
Yeah,
yeah,
that's my absolute favorite.
that is Susan's kryptonite.
I'm not good at most of those games. I'm being real with you.
I get too good at the mini games. So like the trivia murder party, I'm way too. Even if I don't know the trivia itself, which I, not to boast, often do, it's impossible to get me in those mini games unless it's true luck. True luck will fuck me over occasionally.
Anytime the mini game is math, I'm
Nick,
just
I
like,
can see you in the mirror.
he's just vaping away from.
Oh. It looked like you were hiding, and I can just.
He can't see me.
Bravo 6, going dark. Rhiannon, have you been watching any shows recently?
No, I am stuck on Hell's Kitchen though.
Really?
That's a good one.
Yeah,
Huh.
I get really stuck on that and Kitchen Nightmares. I'm not a big Food Network type. Anything with food
But
really is not
Gordon.
really my jam.
Gordon, though.
I used to,
Man.
freshman year of college, I used to go down to the common room all the time. And I would just turn on Food Network because I didn't know what else was on. It was like 3 in the morning. And I just turned on Food Network. And most of the time it was a bunch of holiday bullshit. I was like, this is not interesting. I don't really care. Every once in a while, like Kitchen Nightmares would be on. I'd be like, fuck yeah. I don't know why this is in the shitty time slot, but I'm here for it.
Yeah, see, back when I was a kid, I actually had a black and white TV. And I don't know why, it was just black and white. And I only got a few channels because I didn't have cable. The one channel I did have was the one with Hell's Kitchen on it. So at a very young age, all I saw was flames, and I went, you know, I was like, oh my god. And
So you watch Hell's Kitchen in black and white.
yeah, it was really hard to tell whose team was who.
Yeah. I bet.
Mm-hmm.
You had to use a whole lot of memory.
Mm-hmm.
I love Gordon's roast on people, like when he just like absolutely is just shitting on them.
What is this, a bison's dick? What the fuck is this?
What are you? Have you seen the animation of one of the scene snippets from one of his shows?
Possibly.
You
Which
about
snippet?
Well, let me look it up. 'Cause now it's like stuck in my head.
Dude, watching him teach like little kids how to cook though.
Yeah, it's
You're
because he
not as
knows.
consistent as pigeon shit on Jafago
He
Square.
doesn't say that to children
No, he's quite nice with the kiddies.
because they're learning.
Adults should know their shit. And Gordon is upset.
Oh, it's
You-
raw.
Raw. It's fucking raw!
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the animated version,
Oh
Yes, I have seen that.
it's just beautiful.
Absolutely.
I love the meme where it's like salmon and he smashes it.
He just, with a fist, just.
It explodes.
Dude, I love the guys that like challenge him. They're like, "You want to go? You want to like go outside right now?" And Gordon's like, "Yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
Try me." Like the man is physically like flawless.
Yeah.
Other than he's got like a bad case of leather skin going on. But I think that's just because he's been cooking so long, he's roasting himself.
Yeah. He is becoming ham.
He is the lamb sauce.
Where's the lamb sauce?
Dude,
Just
I'm gonna just
screaming.
say it. I don't know what lamb sauce is.
I don't know. I have no idea.
Have you guys seen the show Encore?
No.
Have you heard of it? It's on Disney Plus. It's bad. And Christian Bell, chick who plays Anna, she's the host of it. And what they do is they take people from like the 90s and take the recording of their high school play, like Annie, and they have them come back, 20 some odd years later to learn the production in 5 days and perform it at their old high school.
Wow.
It is hilariously horrifying.
Oh,
That sounds stressful. As a former theater kid, that would stress me out.
Yeah, but luckily they had some Broadway help.
Oh, casual.
Yeah,
Casual,
Just-
just Broadway help.
We just got the cast of Lion King on Broadway to help you out. Got the motherfucking giraffe man.
I want to see Lion King on Broadway.
it's okay. The hype was very exasperated.
I think it will keep my interest.
Yeah. Are you licking me?
Yes.
No.
She licks things. I don't know why she does
I
it.
really hope she doesn't do that again.
Her name is Brad Martian, and she did not lick you. Man, fucking Brad. He's good. That's the only reason I like him. Man's a rat. There's so many compilations of him clipping
Right.
people with his leg as he skates by them.
What did you
Or-
do that?
That was a real thing for a bit. He was licking people on the face.
Why?
I don't know.
You can't do that anymore.
No, this was actually like 2-3 years ago, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Marchand was doing
Something
that.
like
What a dude. He's the right wing on that line, right?
I think.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, because Post is left. Burge is on the mid and center. I think Marchand's the right winger for first line, Boston Bruins. For anyone who didn't know that already. Rhiannon, who are you a fan of?
Like in NHL? Or.
Yeah, give me the big four.
So this is controversial.
Okay,
So, of course, the Blues.
sure.
And then we have Red Wings,
Mm-hmm.
Blackhawks. And I used to be a big Penguins fan. Yeah.
I was talking the main four sports, but
Oh!
There's only one. There's only one
It's
sport.
only hockey.
Still, mine's controversial. It's hockey.
So from hockey, you're a Blues fan.
Yeah.
From baseball, Cardinals,
Yeah.
you sound uncertain.
No, it's because I usually say to piss people off when I'm a Cubs fan. Because I love pissing people off about being a Cubs fan.
But if you were to be asked in all honesty,
It would be the Cardinals.
okay,
And the only name that I can think of right now is Pujols.
Albert Pujols,
Yeah.
who just got signed. Who signed him?
The Dodgers.
Dodgers, yeah. So he's in LA these days. But
They didn't
basketball.
go far.
No, he didn't.
Angels, Dodgers.
He's been an Angel for a bit in Anaheim. But basketball.
I'd have to say Shaquille O'Neal, and it's not because of his basketball playing. It's because of his acting.
So Shaq hasn't played in the NBA in, I think, 15 years.
Yeah, I
Second, Shaq played for a few teams.
know.
Just Shaq. Shaq's team.
He played for the Celtics for a bit,
Yeah,
but
there
he's
you go.
most famously known for being a Laker, I think.
With
Oh,
Kobe.
yeah.
Yeah,
I'll go with that because of Kobe.
Lakers. LA Lakers. Okay. Finally, football. American football for our
So-
retards across the pond.
When
What's up,
We
Harry?
don't have those listeners.
Yes, we do. We've won.
Sorry.
My
about
goodness, we're international.
Sure.
um,
He's coming to the wedding. It's gonna be great.
Hell yeah. Can't wait to beat his broken smile.
so I like a team specifically because it pisses off my boyfriend.
Okay.
Because I don't watch football. I didn't get into it until college, and so
Okay.
I'm still kind of learning how it goes.
Honestly, if you want to like come over and watch football with us on Sundays, I have Red Zone, and that follows all the teams at once, basically.
Interesting.
Me and Nick play fantasy. Maybe not like right away, but if at some point you become interested in fantasy, which is super fucking fun. But dude, if you're getting into football, like hell yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry, continue.
Oh, good. But he's been teaching me how to play Madden, and I've gotten pretty eyed at it. And I pick the same team over and over again because it just pisses him off, and that is because it has Tom Brady on it.
Patriots or Buccaneers?
Buccaneers. Yep, I do it because it pisses people off and makes me smile. Now here's the question: do you consider rock climbing a sport?
I think it's an activity. I wouldn't consider it a sport. Like, I wouldn't consider...
Fuck you, rock climbers.
Not every physical activity is a fucking sport, okay? Is kayaking... If I kayak across the lake, did I do a sport? Did I sport good?
Depends.
No, I kayaked.
No, it depends. Are you racing somebody?
I'm always racing myself.
Well, are you racing people to the other side of the thing?
These demons. Yeah.
Alright, we're gonna go a third time.
No,
Are you
I'm
racing?
not. I'm not.
No?
No.
Then it's an activity.
Okay. Rock climbing.
It's a sport.
Are you racing somebody?
No, I'm bouldering.
I don't think it's a sport.
It hurts just because, and I value your opinion. Don't think that I'm saying that you're wrong, because
But
you
you're
are.
right.
No,
That
I'm kidding.
sounds like
But-
that's what I'm getting here.
No, I'm just stating my side because I'm on a completely opposite spectrum of I wholeheartedly believe it is a sport because I was in it, and it's not just an activity that you can pick up. It is something you do have to train for.
But is it competitive?
Yeah,
How so?
extremely competitive. They actually have World Cups for it.
Well, explain the competition to me.
The competition, there's two different seasons. There's bouldering, which you are going in different V routes without ropes. So it is competitive, and you have to get a certain amount of numbers. But
What do you mean by numbers?
so you have like V1 through V8, and V8 is,
A good drink
it is
Yep.
and a nice engine.
And you should have had one.
And so those add up. And then you go to ropes, which you can speed run, or speed climb, I guess you should say.
So,
Or you are competing, like, right next to someone.
okay,
So
but
they're
you
racing.
are being timed for the bouldering or something, right?
There is a time limit, yes.
There's a time. Okay, so it sounds like you are up against other people, just not at the same time.
Yes,
So it is a race against other people.
yes,
So it's a
So
sport.
it's a sport.
yes.
You said no to that question earlier.
Oh, I didn't mean to say that.
You know what isn't a sport? I can give you two not real sports. Cheerleading, not a sport. Color guard,
Oh.
not a sport.
Well, okay.
Cheerleading, kinda.
There's so much scoring that gets involved in the same way
Yeah.
that dancing does,
Yeah.
or gymnastics. It's a whole scoring system, or it's like diving.
Mhm.
Like it's all the same thing. It's like you go, you do the thing, you get a score for it. It's like teams versus other teams, because that's what cheer competitions are.
Yeah. Color guard has those competitions, but I refuse to
Do you
admit.
really?
Yeah, I refuse to admit.
Wow,
Yeah.
Good twirl, Stephanie.
Patricia!
dude, that's crazy. Around here, like it sounds like it's actually competitive.
Yeah, it's like a
Extremely.
like
Back
a real
home,
thing.
color guard is what all the ugly chicks that didn't make the cheer squad went to.
Funny, that's what they did here.
It was kind of a joke. Color guard was shit.
Color guard was taken too seriously at our high school, and theater band bitches were in it.
Mm. Dude, I was telling Susan last night, wouldn't it be crazy if in boxing matches the sound effect wasn't the normal, like, and what if each punch was actually,
That'd be fantastic.
Could be like Could be like all the Rocky movies where Sylvester Stallone is just making the noise with his mouth.
I would love an edit of that. Fuck you looking at me for, Maya? Huh?
Stop looking!
Susan, how goes Pokemon Snap?
It's going pretty well. I've
The new Pokemon Snap.
Yeah.
Sorry.
put it down for the time being. I've been playing other Pokemon and Sims and editing.
Dude, I'm so excited to go over the Pokemon with you. And because I think it would be best if you and me kind of half edited that together.
Mhm.
So I could at least get a feel for what you got going on. Also, if you're going to be doing a voiceover,
Yeah.
you'll need to be involved. So you're the one who's created the story, per se.
Yeah.
But I'll gladly edit it.
Yeah.
I'm excited to actually do some like video editing. I've done almost entirely audio editing so
Yeah.
far. I'm assuming it's the same thing. I just leave them linked, basically.
There's no... It's only video. I have no audio for this yet.
That's true. Yeah. So it'll be. Yeah. Okay. I got an idea of how that would work.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whoa. Nice cock.
Nice, cock.
Man, I'm thirsty.
Ew. You're gonna hate that later.
But I did it. I did it on my terms. It's good. I like your belt.
Thank you, Exploding TARDIS.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a little hanging fruit right there. What are you doing actually fucking licking your teeth like that?
Can we talk about how I yelled at a coworker?
Yeah!
Dude, I told this motherfucker off in the same chat that our district manager is in.
Nice.
I am not in trouble.
Good.
I'm,
It's because everyone agrees with you.
Yeah.
You said what we've all been wanting to say for like months.
yeah, motherfucker always complains that the store is a mess. It's never.
By the way,
Hmm.
he did dishes the night that he covered for me. They were awful. I had to rewash several spoodles because in the little like crevices, there was just completely built up marinara sauce that had dried overnight.
What a dude.
Also, did a shit job of sweeping from the looks of it. After all the bitching he does about how things are left, he closes one time, and he does an egregious job. Fuck that guy. Is that a big word for you,
That was
Rhiannon?
a great word. Damn.
Anyways, Susan.
Yeah, I told him off. I can read what I said. Honestly.
Sure. Hell yeah.
Like,
This motherfucker. So, Susan had closed the night before, and there was school lunch the next day. Susan also was mega tired, because we had been fucked all night, and it was just kind of a fuck it situation. So we left dates for the next day, which is completely acceptable to do, by
Yeah.
the way.
it's
Like-
not on the night person to do the dates for the next
No,
day.
it's nice if they do it, but it's not a requirement.
It's required for morning group is what it's required for.
Yeah, there's some either night or morning needs to do it, but it needs to be done before shit actually starts happening at the beginning of the day.
So he basically said that if the store was left like this again, it would be a write-up. It would be an automatic write-up. So I responded with, I've done nothing but work my ass off since Joffre got COVID. It's been a couple weeks.
Yeah.
We had to scramble to get our shit together. I'm so sorry that I slacked on a single thing one time because I was rushing around to get everything else done. But I honestly have had it with your high horse bullshit. Get the hell over yourself. You're not better than us. We are a team. Either be part of it or leave. I'm tired of having to step lightly every time I close and you open. I'm tired of having to mute every chat when I close, because I know you'll find something to bitch about. I'm tired of you. go ahead and write me up. I give no fucks.
He is a low-level manager. He works 1 day a week. And he does nothing. When he comes in, all he does is he goes around and he tries to find something to complain about.
So I got him.
Dick is what he is.
Yeah.
Smelly, too. Goddamn
Smelly.
stinky boy.
He's stinky.
Now, I hope you're listening to this. You know who you are.
You know who you are.
Yeah, you know just by us calling you stinky
You're
boy.
stinky.
You goddamn retard. Go sell some more coke.
Yeah, I sent the screenshot of the whole thing to my therapist this morning right before our online session, and she came into like the online screen, was like, "So I got your text." Oh, I was like, "Yeah, I did it." She's like, "Is that the smelly kid?" And I was like, "Yeah, that's the smelly kid."
Fuck that guy.
Yeah, fuck that guy. And then I didn't go to work that day.
Yup.
And then I worked with him all day alone on Wednesday.
Did he say anything?
I asked him for medium dough. He said here. I asked him, hey, the guy from Truck is on the phone. Did we ever find the boneless wings? He said no. I asked to go get lunch, and he was like, oh, I was about to go get lunch. And I was like, cool, can I go get lunch? And he's like, sure, when you get back, can I go? And I'm like, yeah, we can turn off.
Yeah.
He tried to get me to do PRP by myself. I refused to do PRP. It was a great time. We talked bare minimum.
Good. He also put in his 2 weeks a couple Saturdays ago.
Dude.
This Saturday is his last day.
Yeah.
There are 2 more days until he's done.
Yeah.
He's been working there. He's our age.
Yeah. He's been working there since 16, I
Yeah,
think.
he's been working there for like 6 years at this point. 5, 6. He's just been ass the whole time.
Yeah.
Comes from a super rich family, too. Which makes it so much more confusing as to why he thinks it's acceptable to stink as much as he does. It's we didn't know what was going on for the longest time. We thought he was just an idiot and didn't wear deodorant. And finally, Kate, confronts him and is like, hey, bro, you can't be, smelling like this at work because it's noticeable when you walk in the store.
Yeah.
And he's like, well, I shower and all that. And she's like, so what's going on? He goes, oh, well, it's my work shirts. I wear them and I don't wash them and I just keep them in my car all week.
Like a psychopath, bro.
So they go months without being washed and it's just built up more and more sweat from his work, and they just sit and ferment in his car, which begs the question, what does his car fucking smell like?
I don't want to know. His car's in the shop right now. He's got a rental.
That's what that is. Okay.
Yeah. But
it's a nice car. He's got a 2018 Subaru Outback.
Subaru.
It's a fairly nice newer Subaru. Those are not bad cars. But, I can't imagine what that thing smells like. If that's what he does with his shirts, and just his shirt alone radiates that scent when he comes in the store.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got better about it for a bit. He's starting to relapse. But
yeah, he started to, smell not awful. It's coming back a little bit. It's coming back. I think he just, finally washed his fucking shirt. Now he's just not washing his shirts.
You gotta wait another year.
Gotta wait another year.
Kate's trying to keep him too. And we're like, no. I
already told her, I was like, no, just
don't
let
do
him
that.
go. Let him walk. We don't need him.
She wants to take a vacation this summer, which I don't blame her. She's a GM, and we rag on her a lot. I'm that's a GM duty. You got to do that. But everyone deserves a vacation every once in a while. She hasn't taken one really. She's taken individual days every once in a while for her daughter or shit like that. Sure. And this is her 1 week a year that she gets off. Sure. Whatever. She's like, I need someone to be the manager when I'm gone. So she's trying to keep dickweed on, which is what she did last year. And I remember in my interview with her, she bitched about him in my interview because 3 people quit that week from the shit that he was pulling while she was gone. And she's like, yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Let's do that again. That worked really great last year. Man, I fucking hate that guy. He has the same major I did, too. He's an actuarial major. He's everything that's wrong with every actuarial student I met, just combined into one person. Like, ooh. You really are the worst representation. What are we at now?
We're at 52, 57.
I'm actually kind of alright with calling it here.
Yeah.
It sounds like...
Hell yeah.
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 Yo, give us a like, give us a follow. Tell your friends about us or your parents. Not my parents though.
Not mine either.
Yeah, don't tell
my dad knows about the podcast. My parents know about the
my
podcast.
parents know about it, but they choose not to watch it, and I
My dad-
respect that.
Started with one, and I think I've actually mentioned it. It was the one where we did the drinking game, and there was a card that asked if I've done any hard drugs. And I just went, I just drank. I said that I had. And Nick goes, wait, what'd you do? And I went, I'd rather not discuss that on the podcast. And he kept pushing, and I had already said that I had done them, so I wasn't gonna give up the bit, but he kept pushing, so I kept having to say, I don't want to talk about it, I don't want to talk about it. And that's the one that my dad chose, and the way that it sounds like I did fucking heroin or something, and I really don't want to bring it up.
Yo, Chad.
I got prescribed muscle relaxers one time.
Yo, Chad, if you're listening to this, what's up?
Yeah,
It's
so
me.
he started, and he was like, yeah, we're gonna let you do your own thing. And I think my mom's just on that preset of like, I don't really want to know.
Yeah, that's what my mom's at. She's like, I've never really wanted to listen. Xander watches.
Xander, whoa.
Xander watches.
So Xander hears what I have to say about him.
Xander, if you've made it this far, Xander, hi, how are you? Send me a meme and then say nice podcast. I don't know what you're talking about.
True, you will.
Yeah.
You'll,
I'll be like, oh, fuck.
it won't be him sending a pickle or something. Like,
Yeah.
you're like, what does this mean?
Yeah. All right. We are going to bid our bye-byes. Everybody say bye-bye.
Bye, bye.
Bye-bye.